Computer, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I'm Batman, but you do that shit when I do that shit until your skin is thick, but you can handle it. You're a big tough guy and you don't let a psycho and tights make you cry. It's alright, there's no justifying scum. Scum on the street till it's multiplying thumbs on the thumb and stomp. Yo, but you're young, you'll walk again. Every time you see me come straight chalking it, but not chalking it up. Tick-tocking it, strict walking Chris in the wind. Who's the real boss in this? Who's putting that extra bad sauce on a business? Can I get a witness? Gotham City, shitty rage fits on the street, staying busy on vengeance. Can you even fucking cope with soap on the rope? I hope so, cause no, and I'm Batman. I am the night. I'm Batman, and I'll win the fight. I'm Batman. I need to watch my fights, but I'm gonna make everything alright, cause I'm Batman, and I'll save the day. I'm Batman, put bad guys away. I'm Batman, did you hear what I say? Yo, I'm gonna make it all A-okay, cause I'm Batman. Computer, show me a picture of the world's largest pancake. I'm Flapjack, crab stamping ass, better rain, take your face like it's a case of spam. Cats get a pass, can I get an amen? Kitty gets me in bad again, and that's a whooping. And I'll believe in justice, heavy in every way, running till it's just us. Tie you up, trying to fight, it's ridiculous. Tell me what I wanna know, I know that you're ticklish. And even if you think for a sec about robbing a bank and breaking neck straight clean, I'll wreck ya. Take a rest if you're downtown, evidence of that, it's the baddest around. I am the purple bucket, like a rocket, running up and gunning to the beat. Do like doobie, and I take it to the street. Cause it's a bad fucking day to be a bad guy. You know what I mean? Cause I'm Batman, and I know where you live. I'm Batman, and I know what you did. I'm Batman, so you listen to shit, you know you can fuck around, but you can't stay here. Cause I'm Batman, and I watch you sleep. I'm Batman, and I watch you eat. I'm Batman, I fucking watch you eat, bro. Batman, I fucking watch you eat, bro. How to chew your food. What you gonna do when I'm in your face? Who you gonna screw just to get a taste? Who's a fucking playing with, messing around? Tell me where you gonna run till you fall. All you got 25 seconds till I wreck you all. Drop me off the competition, motherfucker. Thumbs to talk now, make it quick like Nestle, bitch. Don't test me, better make it interesting. The best of everything's don't drop me, bro. You promise. Okay, so here goes. I smuggled a couple snacks in the village, but the rating's like 3 hours long since it's barely even a thing. Used on a wire, pirate a bunch of tunes. Got my girls Netflix, since mine expires soon. Not as close my tips, but we fraud. And it's a lot. And last time I went myself before tonight was Jimmy Junior High. You know what? Just drop me. I'm trash can, I mean pancake. Pick a flip-flop about like I'm a circus break. Eyebrows, I got eye to the present, I plow. I got thighs by the pound by the sound of it. Your time is up, I'm coming for you, baby, fucking your day up. Like daylight savings, blood on the pavings. Better not be here about you misbehaving. Fuck, mouth, fist like a piston duck. South, kiss like a mist up. Running to a flow, so you know I'm throwing buzz. I gotta kick him in the skull, so they know, and then they better think twice. Cool as a hot fudge sundae, sitting on a hot tin roof like a cat on a Monday. And I'm all out of gum. I said a late night, wonder what if I be coming, cause I'm Batman.
All right, so hopefully you guys can hear me. Hopefully my mic sounds good. It's not too loud. If it's too loud, let me know. I'll turn it down just a smidge. So, as you may know or may not know, I'm being joined by King Corgi Gaming right now. He's muted at the moment, so you can't hear him at the moment. But yeah, anyways, so what we're going to be reacting to today is some hot takes on Souls-like games. Yes, hot takes on Souls-like games. It's going to be focusing on... First one we're going to watch is going to be talking about a game you might have heard of. It's a little unknown game by a development studio called From Software's. You know, it's called Dark Souls 3. From what I heard, Well, from what I hear, it's a fucking flop, basically. But you know what, man? You know what? Yeah. So, if y'all are new to the channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button real quick. I'm trying to get to 400 first and eventually 500. But also, feel free to type in the chat as well. Me and King Corgi Gaming will be reading it, and we'll try to react to the best of our abilities. But anyways, let me bring King Corgi into the call now. So give me one little second. Okay, you should be able to hear me now, right, Corgi?
Yep, I can hear you.
All right, let me share my screen with you, and we'll get into the freaking video. All right, so you just go here, click this bad boy, click this bad boy. But Corgi is a good boy. He's a good boy. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Is that what Winnie would say? Would Winnie say you're a good boy?
Depends on the context.
Depends on the day. Depends if you bring the food or not. Depends on the day.
Have I been a good boy today? I don't know.
All right, so you can see the screen. Now the chat can see the screen. All right, so we're going to be reacting to this hot take on Baldur's Gate. No, not Baldur's Gate. I keep thinking of 3. Dark Souls 3. We're going to be reacting to a Dark Souls 3 hot take. So I'm just in Baldur's Gate mood right now, man.
So is this the Ackman one first?
No, this is the first one you sent me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, let's do it.
I have not seen this one.
I watched the first minute and a half, and I'm just like, this is perfect to react to. I was like, more of this, please. Please. I need more. All right.
I know that he's probably going to say something along the lines of, as an avid Dark Souls fan.
Oh, boy.
Because
I'm going to tell you right now, I watched the minute and a half. He does not say that a single fucking time. You'll hear it. He's as an avid blank fan, and he's gonna go there, man. I'm gonna keep my cards close to my chest. I only watched like the first minute and a half, 2 minutes, because I wanted to make sure that this was gonna be a good video to react to, giving us plenty of stuff to talk to. Also, anyways, guys, if my stream does cut out at any point, if Corgi's still up for a we can start after 10 or whenever my family goes to sleep. Or maybe at 10 I'll start playing a game. We'll see. But anyways, we're going to try to do this stream as long as we can. And please feel free to chat in the chat down below. But anyways, you ready, Corgi? Ready for me to hit that play button?
Just a second. Drewski says, Simp, does your significant other literally have you on a leash?
Talking about bedroom stuff.
I used to own a leash and a collar. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man, your first son is a corgi.
I'm not ashamed of it. Yeah. No.
Well, it's like anybody. You know the thing that's funny about that is that people would act like that's weird, and then they go into their bedrooms at night or whatever, and they have like crazier, weirder shit.
I know, right?
Dude, in high school, there was a girl I used to talk to. She used to wear a collar. She was hot. I didn't give a shit. I was like, damn, you're hot, girl. All right, ready for the video?
Right. Yep, I'm ready.
All right, as always, just make sure if you want me to pause it, just tell me to pause it. But yeah, let's get into it.
Okay.
Hopefully, I can get this to work. I'm going to have to... Oh, that's right. Okay, it's going to work this time.
Hello, welcome back to a new video. So recently I've been playing Dark Souls 3, and as an avid fan of Elden Ring and Souls games...
What I tell you, as an avid fan of blank.
So,
I've been playing Dark Souls 3. Yeah, it's like, as an avid fan of Elden Ring. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
Thing here, because he literally does that in every video.
Yeah, he's like, I'm an avid fan of this, but... I've only seen 2 of his videos. This is the 3rd one, I think. And each one, he always starts out with, like, I'm a fan of this game. But we're going to talk about this other game that's not even fucking part of that. You know?
Right.
I mean, in his defense, Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring are pretty much very, very similar games made by the same studio. Same gameplay, same kind of stuff like that. But trust me, it gets a little bit better in the next minute.
in general. I knew I just had to play this game. It's currently on sale on Steam at 50%, so I knew I just had to pick it up. Unfortunately, compared to Elden Ring, it's kind of bland, boring, and uninspired. I don't even know if I can recommend buying it, even when it's on 50% discount on Steam sale. Compared to Elden Ring, the gameplay and the visuals of the game are just kind of lacking in luster. So after finishing...
Jeez, it's almost like this game came out before fucking Elden Ring. That's crazy, man. That's really crazy.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, can somebody
lacking
Google?
in luster.
Somebody in chat Google when did Dark Souls 3 come out? And when did Elden Ring come out? Like I really want to know. Like, are you fucking serious? We got to listen to that again.
I knew I just had to play this game. It's currently on sale on Steam at 50%, so I knew I just had to pick it up. Unfortunately, compared to Elden Ring, it's kind of bland, boring, and uninspired. I don't even know if I can recommend buying it, even when it's on 50% discount on Steam sale. Compared to Elden Ring, the gameplay and the visuals of the game are just kind of lacking in luster. So
Don't you literally say that about every single game that you review? It's bland, boring, lacking in luster. I
God
don't
dang.
pick a mix up. Oh my god. Uninspired.
It's very uninspired, man. Yeah, you know what? I remember when this game came out, all the people were saying this game ain't no Elden Ring. Oh, it's lacking. So horrible. No luster. Hello, mid-tier guard. How you doing?
Hello, mid-tier guard.
Welcome. Hot take on Dark Souls 3, which is a game that came out, according to Deep South Gaming, 24th of March, 2016. And yeah, that sounds about right, because I remember in 2016, around April, I came back to visit the U.S. because I was living in Japan. I was overseas in the Navy. And I bought the game in April.
Elden Ring, February 25th, 2022.
Damn, dude. How dare this game look not as good as Elden Ring? Okay, guys, what console? Okay, I need to know. What console did Dark Souls 3 come out on? I have to know. Okay? Does 4 come before 5 or vice versa? I don't know.
Pretty sure Dark Souls came out on the PS3 and Xbox 360.
It did. And the Dark Souls 2 did the same, and they re-released it on the PS4 and Xbox One. And then Dark Souls 3 came just plummeting in. And yeah. So anyways, this guy is very upset that this 7-year-old game does not look as good as an almost 2-year-old game. All right, let's keep going with this. I love this.
So after finishing Elden Ring 3 times and doing NG Plus and NG++ last year, I was kind of craving something that's kind of like Elden Ring, but slightly different. So I thought, okay, I'll buy one of the Dark Souls games, because I've never really played Dark Souls before playing Elden Ring. And oh my god, this game is basically like a carbon copy of Elden Ring, but less good in almost every single way. So
this game's a carbon copy of Elden Ring. You gotta be kidding me with this shit.
It's like, you do have that backwards, don't you? Like,
I don't know if the dude understands how copying works.
you gotta have something before it.
Yeah, the original isn't the copy. That's how it works. There's an original and there's a copy. You gotta be kidding me. Come on, add something to this. You gotta have something to say.
Oh, yeah, and how? I was saying, and how dare they? How dare From Software copy its own game?
Yeah, how dare they? How dare they make a game that has a formula that proves it's going to sell and people buy and the millions every time they release it? How dare they release another one and make it better? You know, how dare they make sure this game wasn't good enough for the game that came out 6 years later? They need to make sure their games are really just better than what they make. You know what? This is what they should do from now on. From Software, every new game you make needs to be worse than the last one. So when people go back to play them, they'll talk about how amazing they used to be, instead of how it's just so fucking stupid, so brain dead.
Okay, let's keep going. This is hilarious.
Yeah, that carbon copy part had me laughing in my car on my break, dude. I was laughing because I was like, What do you mean?
Just
This isn't the
figure it
copy.
out.
So if I had to describe this game, it is kind of exactly like Elden Ring, except it doesn't have that massive open world to explore.
Okay.
No shit.
It's not a massive open world, but you can still explore. You can go back. It's more like biomes in this game. You choose an area, you can go explore that whole area. Choose another area, go explore the whole area. Yeah, Elden Ring has a big, massive map and a bunch of stuff to do, which is a big improvement. Yeah, I can agree with that. But also, you can still explore in this game. You're still going to find shit, you know?
Plus, you have bonfires, and you can literally, travel between zones through bonfires. So,
Okay, I'm not a fan of these kind of games, but the true fan base have loved each and every one of these games when they came out. Yeah, and each one's getting better and better with each year.
I love these games.
Every time you unpause, he gets more cringe. Oh God, there was another video you sent me. This guy. Maybe we should watch that one later too. I forgot what that one was on. I think it was wasn't that Baldur's Gate 3.
Steam Deck.
No, it was Baldur's Gate 3.
Was it?
Yeah, it was Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah. Anyways, let's keep going. Commence with the cringe. Also, if you know who this is, don't go messaging him. Don't go harassing him. Don't give him any slack or flack, I guess. He's not being...
Really hated.
Yeah, he's not like... He just has a bad take. He's not like shit talking. At least not yet. He might shit talk later for all I know. But yeah.
It doesn't have a mount, it doesn't have a jump button, doesn't have all the cool aspects and...
It does have a jump button, though. You can jump. You know how I know? Because you have to jump to get to certain items. Corgi,
Like,
you can jump in
you
this
have
game.
yeah, you can. It's you're running, and as you're running, just press
Hit, like, the
E
stick.
or
It's like the stick or something like that.
or circle, whichever
Yeah.
platform you're on.
Even at the beginning of the game, there's a point where they literally put something at a place you can only get if you jump. To teach
L3
you
while
to jump.
sprinting.
Yeah, L3 while sprinting. I knew it was one of the sticks. You got to be kidding me. You can't jump. Okay, let's go back. I'll stop pausing so much. I'll let him get through his whole thing.
But if I had to describe this game, it is kind of exactly like Elden Ring, except it doesn't have that massive open world to explore, it doesn't have a mount, it doesn't have a jump button, it doesn't have all the cool aspects and magical attacks and weapon combinations that were found in Elden Ring. So it's basically exactly the same as Elden Ring, but it doesn't have that feeling of exploration and that feeling of freedom and openness. When you begin the game, you're kind of thrown into this very narrow ravine or this valley that only has one direction that you can go towards, and then the game very quickly
Almost like a tutorial area that's supposed to teach you how to play the game. Hey, isn't there another game called Elden Ring where you get put in this weird place that's very linear that teaches you how to play the game?
Oh yeah, the freaking soldier Godric or whatever.
Yeah.
Godric soldier.
Also, look at the chat. Good point. So
Let's
Deep
see,
South Gaming said, wait, he jumped. Look, he's jumping now. Yeah, look at that. He's jumping. That's a jump attack. That is not a normal attack. That is you jumped and attacked. Now, either this is not his footage or he's a liar. And by not his footage, meaning he's using somebody else's footage, which sounds like a Quantum TV situation where he's reviewing a game he didn't even fucking play. Or two, he's a straight up fucking liar. Man,
Yeah,
you should clip this and just tag him in and be like, hey, man, I thought you couldn't jump in this game.
I thought you couldn't jump,
Yeah.
bruh.
he throws this big boss at you, which is kind of difficult. If you're just new to the game, you wouldn't really be expecting this kind of difficulty in the very first boss, and it did take me several attempts to take down this boss. It is very strange coming from Elden Ring and then playing this and then realizing, wait, this game is...
Wait, it took him several attempts to beat Gundyr. You know how many attempts it takes me
One.
now?
Yeah. Anyways, one. I played the game like 2-3 years ago, and it took me one attempt. Now, what I will say is that you do have to like kind of learn their thing. So, 2, 3, 4 attempts. Sometimes it's hard for certain people. Certain bosses have jukes that they do or whatever that mess people up. But this whole like the boss is a little too hard. It's like it's a fucking Souls game. That's the point. The point is you have to get good. You have to learn their patterns, man.
I mean that's how long it takes me to beat Margit now too. Margit the Fell. When I go back into a new game, it's like literally one attempt.
Well, then you need to join my thing because I suck at fucking fighting that particular boss.
It's almost exactly the same as Elden Ring, and almost exactly the same as Dark Souls Remastered and Sekiro. It's the same control layouts, it's the same kind of mechanics where you kill enemies, you get these points or souls, and when you die, you lose the souls, and when you respawn, you can go and recollect the the souls. And then you just basically level up your character, and you got different weapons you can choose from, different kind of classes. You got bonfires or sites of grace, as they were called in Elden Ring, where you can rest, restore your potions, and then you got the boss battles. The boss battles are basically exactly the same as in every single other Souls game. They just kind of charge up attacks, they do special attacks. You've got to either roll, evade, or block or parry their attacks. If you played any game like Elden Ring or Souls games before, then you'll know exactly what to expect in this game. Unfortunately, the game just kind of looks very dull. The color schemes of this game is extremely grey, black and brown, whereas in the Elden Ring it's more of a colourful colour palette and the world looked more magical with blues and reds and purples and yellows. But this game just looks like they took the colour saturation and they turned it right down, or almost right down. This game might as well just be black and white at this point. The movement and the controls in this...
It's almost like, Elden Ring's on different hardware. It's almost like it's on brand new hardware that can do a lot more stuff. It has more vibrant colors and higher graphics quality. Oh my god, that's crazy.
It's almost like they're made by the same developer. Holy shit. Who knew that that making a game after the Soul series would be better than the Soul series?
Who would have thought that the next game in the series would look better? That's so crazy. That's so weird to me. Guys, have y'all ever seen a game that was the next in a series that had better graphics and better color and better everything? This is just a weird concept to me. I don't understand this.
It's like better mechanics, more spells, more abilities.
Yeah, man, it's
crazy concept.
Dude, I can't even wrap my head around it, man. I can't.
This game are very frustrating, so your character is not very responsive. When you dodge or attack, it feels like there's a 1 second delay from when you press the button to when the action is actually carried out.
Oh, you mean like real life, when you have to do something, it takes time for you to move and do it? And you have to learn timing?
Deep South is like, but technology goes backward. Did you know? Did you not know? Nah, we didn't know that. We
Not a clue.
Yeah. Technology goes backwards. Yeah. Apparently it's going backwards now.
Yeah, I mean, he's literally talking about how he couldn't figure out the timing. Yeah, there's timing to something. Like, the enemies don't just go and just hit you. Like, they wind up. You have a chance to react. Like, they don't just attack and it just happens. Like, they wind up or they'll put their hand back about the swing. There's an action. Like, there's an actual animation for that.
Well, it would be called a parry.
Yeah, but yeah, stuff like that, like the parry. But like he's complaining about the fact that when he tries to dodge, it takes it's not instantaneous. Essentially, it's just there's timing. That's part of what a Souls game is, and that's also the same in Elden Ring. You are literally complaining about Elden Ring gameplay at this point.
It looks like we might have somebody new. VGM. Do you know where this is?
I think I've seen him in my chat before a while ago. How's it going, by the way? Welcome. I think
is Baby Easy. Is Baby Easy?
It's Baby Easy and a very satisfying game. Yeah.
Elden Ring is incredible. It's even more amazing when you've got the seamless. Can't read that word because that heart is like...
Yeah, it's the seamless co-op mod. Yeah, that heart, I wish you could take the heart out the screen because it really does keep me from being able to read stuff sometimes.
Yeah, it covers up an entire word and I'm like, bro, I have to guess what the word is. Like, what the hell?
So essentially, what he's saying right now is he's complaining that when he hits a button, it takes time for it to happen on screen. Now, the thing about it though is you play the game, you hit the dodge button. Obviously, you get used to the amount of time it takes your character to dodge again. Those what are they called? Like infinity frames or not? What are they called? You know what I'm talking about? The ones where like you can't be hurt.
What is it?
The fuck, what are those called? The chat. What are the frames called? Like when you like dodge and you can't be hurt. There's a name for it.
Oh,
Invincibility frames. Yeah, invincibility frames. Yeah, iframes is the short term for that. So you hit the button. You don't just it's okay. Parrying is one thing because you actually have to time your parry pretty good. The parry's pretty quick. But when it comes to rolling, the enemy is not going to hit you immediately. They're going to wind up. They're going to basically like, what's the word I'm looking for? They're going to show you they're about to hit you. Obviously, it's going to be fast, but you have time to roll out of the way. This whole idea that like, oh, it's not instantaneous. All right, man, how about you fucking go outside and do a roll for me? Let's see how instantaneously you can roll.
Right. Let's see if you can dodge an attack if you roll.
I mean, the point of these games is to play them and just learn, well, obviously learn enemy fighting patterns, their move sets and stuff like that. But also learn your own move set so you can use it effectively. Like, that's the point of Souls games, is to learn what you have in your arsenal and learn what your enemy has in their arsenal and freaking beat them. That's the idea of the goddamn game. This guy's really just complaining that this Souls game is a Souls game. While saying he likes Souls games.
Also, here's another one that I really like, especially in 3.
Yeah.
The opening a door mechanic. If there's like literally a monster behind you trying to attack you, and you're opening up a door, they can't hurt you.
Really?
They can't hurt you while you're opening a door.
Yeah, because I guess at that time they really couldn't fuck with the animations like that. Newer games now, they have a lot more room to mess with stuff like that, but I think the limitations back then, they would have to... So you ever played Red Dead Redemption?
Yeah, but it's been a while.
Yeah, so Red Dead Redemption has this weird engine in it where, like, if you shoot somebody in Red Dead Redemption, the way their character reacts to being shot or killed or whatever is completely different. It's like this weird background engine that runs. So, like, you'll shoot somebody, and they're never going to fall the exact same way as the other guy.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, so I think what happens with that one, you said Devil May Cry 3, correct?
See, also, if he wants a fast-paced action game, go play Devil May Cry or Platinum Games game. You mean like Nier Automata? That's a good one.
So VGM said, oh, it's because they go ragdoll. Well, they don't actually go like ragdoll to begin with. What ends up happening is they get shot and this engine like makes a specific animation trying to simulate how somebody who actually got shot that way would react to it. And it takes into account where they're standing, their elevation, your elevation when you shoot them. It's like, you're not just going to shoot somebody, they're going to spin around and just die. Like, you might shoot somebody, they might like fly back. You might shoot somebody, they might fall forward. You might shoot somebody, and they might like stumble around and then fall down. But like, it's just interesting. It was a pretty cool engine.
See, 100% true. Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3 make you invincible because they don't want to make the door / lever fail animation. It's an exploit a lot of people use.
Yeah, it's like I was saying. So like the whole Red Dead Redemption thing is like they have this engine that's designed for that kind of stuff. But like when it comes to these games, they don't have something like that. So in order to make that work, they would have to make the game look janky, meaning you're trying to open a door and all of a sudden your guy gets hit and the door just shuts. Or 2, they'd have to make an animation that's specifically designed, several animations, because what if you literally just started opening the door? What's going to happen? What if the door is halfway open? What if the door is almost completely open? You'd have to make different animations for all these different ajarness of the door based off that. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. Talk to the chat. I got to go pee-pee.
Don't stand against a fog wall. If you enter a boss area, don't stand against a fog wall, because enemies can literally hit you from there. Still. if you're like right against it. Jealous. You can tell from playing RDR 1, it uses the same engine as old GTA. Fog walls in Remnant 2 are evil. If it's a boss one, you accidentally touch it at all, and it just sucks you into the room. Holy shit! I don't think I've ever played Remnant 2. May have to give that a shot at some point because it if it's a Souls-like game, I'll be down to actually try it. I want to try to get Lords of the Fallen as well. Let's see, in Dark Souls 2, if your character gets staggered while interacting um with something, the animation will just reset and it does look janky. Remnant 2 is the new one. It came out not that long ago. Yeah, I'm gonna have to uh Souls like with guns. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick it up and check it out. Never played a Souls like gun game before. But I really do enjoy the Soul series a lot. Like it was one of the first games that I actually got on 360 when I had my 360. Highly recommend that one, though it's really fun, tough but fun. Good co-op too. Oh yeah, from what I've heard, Lords of the Fallen is better than it looks. Which I'm glad. If it is, I am glad they rebooted that because holy shit, the original Lords of the Fallen was absolutely terrible. I mean, okay, granted, some people might have liked it. I'm just not one of those people. You back? Welcome back.
I
Let's
am
see, the
back,
new Lords
everybody.
of the Fallen.
If you
The
can
new
hear me,
Lords of the
please
Fallen.
please put ones in the chat if you can hear me, just to make sure that my mic's working. I know Corky can hear me because, but anyways, good. People can hear me. That's awesome. Great. What did I miss? What was the topic?
Lords of the Fallen and Remnant.
Nice.
We were discussing how I would love to play Remnant and Lords
Yeah.
of the Fallen. They
Nice.
were they were talking about how Remnant is basically a Souls-like game with guns.
Yeah.
I never played it,
Yeah.
but it sounds fun.
Yeah. So
Liza P.
I want to play that.
Yeah, that's another one. That's another one that I haven't tried yet.
It looks fun. Oh yeah, but anyways, so what he was talking about before I left, if I remember correctly, was he was complaining about how when you hit like the roll button or the parry button, it takes a second, which it doesn't really take like a full second. I know what he means though. Like it takes time for it to actually happen, which is also something that happens in Elden Ring as well. So I think when it comes down to it, he's trying to complain about something, but he's not actually thinking about Elden Ring while he's saying it. I think he played this game, didn't like certain things, was having problems with it. Hey, what's going on, Retro? Having some problems with it, and he's kind of complaining about it. Because the big thing about Souls games like this, Dark Souls, and even Bloodborne, and even Sekiro and stuff like that, is you have to get your timing down. You do not hit the button, and it does not happen immediately. You hit the button in anticipation of something. I don't mean like in anticipation, like, oh, you're going to hit it. You hit the button, you have to get the timing down. It's all about timing when it comes to rolling, and it's all about timing, especially when it comes to parrying. Now, when rolling happens, you keep rolling, you invincible, that kind of stuff. But I think he's just mad that he just couldn't figure out the timing of this game, maybe. Or if he did actually play it.
Yeah, you have to wait for the attack. You can't just parry and you can't just parry constantly and hope to hit something.
Well, there's a wind up. Like, that's the thing, too. And that's why you have. That's why it takes time for your actions to take place. Like even when you attack, your guy doesn't attack immediately. Like he pulls his arm back, he does a wind up, and then attacks. Same thing with the enemies. They do wind ups as well. Hey, thanks for joining VGM. Appreciate it.
One thing I like about the Soul series is it's tough. It's tough but fair.
Yeah.
About 99% of the time, when you play a Souls game and something happens to your character, it's mostly the player's fault.
Mostly, but sometimes the enemies do cheese you a little bit. They can cheese just a little bit. The game can cheat a little bit. It's okay. It's okay. But even when they're cheesing you, if you're good enough at the game, they can't cheese you. And that's what's awesome about the Souls games. All right, you ready?
All set.
All right, I'm back up 10 seconds.
In this game are very frustrating, so your character is not very responsive. When you dodge or attack, it feels like there's a 1 second delay from when you press the button to when the action is actually carried out. And this feels very jarring, and it makes for very unresponsive and weird, sluggish and slow gameplay. Your character doesn't really feel very nimble or mobile. Instead of feeling like this powerful, nimble warrior, you just feel like a very slow and sluggish old grandma who has arthritis. Something I found very frustrating is when I kept losing to this boss.
And that's not even a boss, that's a mini boss, actually. You don't even have to fight that.
Okay, bro. How about you take your armor off?
Oh, was he say? Oh, he's saying
Try playing it
sluggish.
that way.
Yeah, because that's the thing
Sluggish
too.
and
Yeah,
slow. Because
fat roll.
armor makes you fat roll. Yeah.
Well,
Slow
the thing
and
about it too
sluggish.
is that you can level up your character and make them stronger, so they don't fat roll in your armor anymore. You know.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
like,
fat rolling
at the
sucks.
But like, if you're fat rolling at the beginning, just take your armor off, dude.
Take off your secondary weapon, or even just if you're not going to use your shield like he isn't, take your shield off. You probably stop fat rolling. Take your helmet off. You know, just take off one piece of armor, and you could stop fat rolling. It is the easiest diet, you guys. Removing your armor and or weapons will help you lose that fat roll faster than any diet on the planet. Gone are the days of dieting, eating less calories. Gone are the days of cutting sugar and soda out of your diet. All you need to do is just remove one article of clothing and or armor and or slice, stab, stick. And you, too, cannot fat roll like me. You can speed roll.
Unless you're Smo and Ornstein.
Every time I wanted to retry it, it would respawn me at this respawn point, which was not very close to where the boss battle is. It took me like a minute or 30 seconds to a minute to be able to get back to the boss, because not only do I have to...
Oh my god, dude. He had to waste 30 seconds getting back to the mini-boss?
A whole 30 seconds. Wow.
Dude, that's a long time, man. That's like half a minute.
Like, the bonfire's literally right there.
Dude, that's like half a minute, man. Have you... Okay. He's right. He's right. This is bullshit. That's bullshit. I have never played a game that's had a fucking checkpoint. I've never played a game where I died to a boss and went to a point that was before the boss room. Never in my life. Never.
See, play Dark Souls 1, they complain.
Hey man, I've been looking for somebody to play Dark Souls 1 with on Switch. My friend bought it and he moved up to Seattle. And his roommates allegedly stole his Switch and his PS4.
I have it on Switch. I just need to replace my Joy-Con because one of my Joy-Cons is busted.
Do you have a controller?
I do not have a controller for my Switch.
Buy one.
Yep.
Definitely,
I
dude.
fully
You can get one for like $20, dude. They're really worth it. They really are. Even the wired ones, worth it.
But I do have Dark Souls on Switch.
Mid-tier guard says F to your friend. Yeah, it fucking sucks, man, because I bought several games to play with him and his Switch got stolen. So, yeah, Kind of fucking sucks. And I don't think he's going to buy another one, at least not anytime soon.
Oh, that sucks, man.
Yeah, but also he's kind of a flake. He's kind of one of those people that he'll talk you into buying. Okay. This motherfucker, sidetracked, by the way. Sorry, I'll make this quick. This motherfucker talked me into buying Fallout 76. I buy Fallout 76.
Oh, God.
No, it's a fun game. It's only fun with friends, though. By yourself wasn't fun. Maybe it's fun now because I think they've added NPCs. But anyways, he talked me into buying the game. So the game comes out the day of. I go pick it up. And anyways, the next day I'm like, hey, I've been playing the game. Kind of has some glitches, whatever. Do you want to play? He's like, oh, yeah, I watched the reviews. I decided not to get it. And it's just like, you got to be fucking kidding me. Even when the game went down to like fucking like $15, he still wouldn't get it. I was like, dude, come on, man. I bought this game because you told me you're going to play with me. That's why, like, when people want to play games with me all the time, or nowadays, I'm like, you know what? I'll tell you what. You buy me a copy and I'll pay you back.
See, this is my issue. Like, I prefer to play games like that people already own.
Yeah.
So like if I so I don't have to, buy the same game, or they don't have to buy the same game.
Well, this motherfucker does
they
that shit too. You'll literally buy a game he already owns and he just won't play with you. He'll be like, oh, let's play Splatoon 2. And you go out and buy Splatoon 2 and he's always busy or he fucking just ghosts you. So you want me to play the game? Buy me a copy. I will pay you back. Because at that point, you're actually financially invested with playing with me. Now, don't get me wrong. If I really want to play the game or it looks like a good game, I'll buy it, But I'm just so tired of all these people talking me into buying games and then they just don't play with me. Or they play like one time and just never again.
Like I prefer to play games that, like, for example, you own RDR2.
I love that game.
I have it as well. I'm not going to try and convince you to buy it because I've already bought it for myself. If you already own the game, then it's something we can play together. But I'm not going to be like, hey, go out and buy this game because I think it's cool.
Oh, dude, it is my life's mission to get as many people to buy that game and play it to completion as possible. Everybody needs to experience Red Dead Redemption. Chat, right now. I don't care what fucking console you're on. Steam, PlayStation Store, Xbox Store. Go buy Red Dead Redemption 2 and fucking play it. Also, yes, Battle Puppet. I was actually going to say that before Corgi started talking. There's two games that I would like to play with you, Corgi, and also Battle Puppet. One of them is definitely Scott Pilgrim, but also the Ninja Turtles game, the one that came out like Shredder's Revenge.
I don't think I have that either.
Well,
I don't think I have either one of those.
Well, guess what? You told me you're playing Starfield for free, correct? Because you bought the Xbox thingamabob or whatever?
Yeah.
Guess what's on there? Shredder's Revenge! Yay!
It's on Game Pass?
Yeah, it's on Game Pass. What do you mean you've been waiting forever to play Scott Pilgrim Battle Puppet? I've been waiting longer than you. I literally... Okay, and this is... True story. My friend wanted me to buy Shredder's Revenge to play with him on PC. So I told him, I will play with you if you buy me the game. He bought me the game, so I now own it. He played with me once, never played with me ever again. So I have Shredder's Revenge. So yeah, let's do it. I've said I'd play a month ago. No, actually, Battle Puppet, that was 3 months ago. That was 3 months ago, not 1 month ago, not 2 months ago, 3 months ago. And you never hit me up to play it ever again. You never hit me up again, man. You want to play so bad, ask me to play it. You want to play so bad, ask me to play it. That's another thing, too, is these people are like, you never asked me to play. It's like, well, if you want to play it, just ask me. You know?
Ghosted, huh?
Well, it's just like they tell me, like, I want to play this game. Or, like, I want to play this game with you. And it's like, well, you didn't tell me. Or you mentioned one time. It's like, just ask me. You never know. I might be like, yeah, that might be a fun game to play. Let's do it. It's almost like people that are like, you didn't, this whole like, you didn't mention it, or you didn't play with me. It's like, you didn't ask me.
Battle Puppet just ninja'd out.
Yeah.
just Just ninja'd out for 3 months.
I'm thinking Shredder's Revenge for reals though, because that's one you could definitely play for free. Corgi. Say what?
It's like, oh, I'll come back later.
Yeah.
All right.
But it's also the same thing happens a lot of times. We'll get into the video here in just a second. Well, like real life friends were like, you know, they'll be like, when do we ever hang out? It's like, boo, boo. Just not, it's like, you never call me. You never ask me. Just ask me to do it. I might be willing to do it. All right, you ready? You ready to hear this guy's hot take? So just so you know, he had to literally, he died. It took him 30 seconds to get back here, man. That's a waste of time, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, a whole 30 seconds, man.
Yeah.
It should be just like instantaneously at the boss door and everybody dead, right?
Dude, it should just, no, he should be at the boss, not even at the door. Just start the boss fight, you know? Start the boss fight.
Run all the way back to the boss. I also have to fight all of the mobs that I already killed earlier because the mobs respawn. It's so frustrating having to do the same little 30 seconds to 60 seconds little walk or run back to the boss and fight the enemies again when I really want to just...
That happens in Elden Ring too. Go ahead.
Go play Dark Souls 2 then. If you're worried about mobs, go play Dark Souls 2. Like, if you kill the mobs about 6 or 7 times in a row, they will disappear from the game forever until you actually use a certain item to bring them back.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that. I played Dark Souls 2 back in 2016. I remember it because there was a certain presidential election, which we will not talk about because people get very upset. But yeah.
says 12 times in Dark Souls 2.
12 times? All right. Maybe that's why, because I did not know that. One thing I do remember about Dark Souls 2, though, is that you fight these 2 enemies, and then there's like, you kill them, and there's like a coffin, you jump into it, and it changes your character's gender. That's what I remember.
Oh. Yeah, eventually you can make the spawns just disappear from the game in Dark Souls 2.
Yeah. Dark Souls 2 is probably my least favorite, to be honest, but I still had fun with it. It's very rare to kill them that many times unless you're really struggling or farming. Yeah, I don't think I ever had that happen to me. You know?
I've literally farmed souls in every Souls game. Like, that's kind of the point. You know, farm souls, level up your character.
Yeah, you go to Google, you type in best place to get fucking souls, and you just go farm that shit. I remember when it came to Dark Souls 3, what's that dude? It's like the dude that has like the big armor, and he has like the big ass club he holds over his shoulder. Like, I remember you could literally just keep killing that guy over and over and over. It was so fucking awesome. I loved it.
Get back into the boss fight again. Why can't they put the respawn point right at the beginning of the boss instead of making...
Because you can't respawn there. You respawn at the bonfire. That's the point of the bonfires. The bonfires are always the respawn point. Like, that's their purpose in the game.
This isn't Call of Duty where you respawn on the other side of the map.
Well, I mean, this guy is literally... He's fighting a mini-boss, but yes, you can kill at this point in the game. But typically, you're not going to fight this boss, this mini-boss, at this point in the game unless you beat the game before and you got good, like Battle Puppet said. He's trying to kill the big, shiny, blue monster that he's probably not ready to kill yet. Like, this boss is harder than the first boss.
Yeah, this is called the Crystal Lizard.
Yeah.
You have to run all this way again. It's very annoying kind of game mechanics. It is quite amazing how From Software are able to get away with just basically copy and pasting every single game, but just adding slightly new things, such as a mount or an open world, and then just rebrand it as a completely new game. When the games that they make, they all feel the same. I played Sekiro, I played Dark Souls 1 and 2, and Dark Souls Remastered on the Switch, and Elden Ring, obviously, and they literally just all feel and play like the exact same game, exact same mechanics, with like slightly different variations, and it's just kind of baffling that no one really minds, and no one really cares.
All right, so this guy talks about how Elden Ring is an amazing game. He loves it, and he's complaining that this company found a formula that works for them and people love, and he loved their most recent game that's using the exact same formula that he's complaining about. I mean, am I following? Chad, am I following correctly? Am I following this, Corgi?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, so Elden Rings is a shitty game. You heard it here from this guy first.
It's official. He's got brain damage.
Maybe. Maybe he's got ego damage. I don't know.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. We need to get freaking... we need to get Battle Puppet on this call so you can just... Battle Puppet, you should be on this call just so when we say something like allegedly, you could just do the allegedly soundboard for us real quick. You should be our soundboard guy.
He has a soundboard.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
dude.
Dude,
The amount of times I game with him and like I'll literally just hear something like, I'm so hard right now. It's just like, what the fuck?
I would love to get a soundboard because I have so many ideas for sounds.
I don't think
But I wanna
I don't
play.
think he owns like a Stream Deck. I think he literally just owns, or he just has like a soundboard. Like he has like keys he pushes on his keyboard, maybe like key bindings that he hits, and like it just plays the sound.
Like, I know Discord has a thing for a soundboard, but I don't know if that would actually work, like, here.
It would work
Like
here. It would work here, 100%. You can get with Battle Puppet about that, by the way. He'll tell you how to do it. Anyways,
Use the Discord board?
yeah, that's
Oh
what he
my
uses.
God.
So just get with him. It can help you out a lot. When you're in a call, you obviously have to be like in Discord in a call to do it, I assume. But anyways, let's keep going.
As it just seems to me like extremely lazy game development ideology. I mean, even the boss battles aren't really very creative. They all basically do the same thing. They kind of roll around, swing at you either quickly or slowly, or they do some kind of AoE magic or melee attack. That's basically every single boss encounter in Dark Souls or Elden Ring. So even though this game is now on 50% sale, I don't know if I can recommend it over Elden Ring. I would have to give it a 6.2 out of 10. I would say don't buy this game. I would say just buy Elden Ring. Even the background and landscapes of the castles and the mountains don't look anywhere near as refined or as beautiful as the ones in Elden Ring. So I don't know why I'd recommend buying this game instead of over Elden Ring.
Yeah, I can second that too. Like, if I wanted to give somebody a Souls game to play to start with, I would literally just say Elden Ring. It's more refined, has better graphics, it's more polished, has open world, has more stuff to do. Yeah, I agree with that. I would say play this one after playing Elden Ring if you're new to the Souls games.
Are you sure this is real or just a troll post like Young Defiant?
Well, no, so like, hopefully y'all guys understand this as well. I'm approaching this from the perspective that I think it might be a troll. I think the guy is legitimately saying this, but I also do have a part of me that thinks it's just a troll, which is why I'm not going hard in the paint on this dude, because it's just like, yeah, if it's a troll, yeah, whatever. Because it's kind of weird because other stuff you and me have reacted to, Corgi, I feel like I could go in like jokes, I could do all this stuff, but this one, I don't know. It feels weird. Like, I don't want to go too hard on this guy.
Yeah, I wouldn't say easy per se, but I would say that Elden Ring is the most accessible of the Soul series, if that
Yeah.
makes any sense.
Well, that's the reason I said I would recommend it over this game. Like, this is one that if you get, okay, they play Elden Ring, they want another Souls game, this is the next one I could recommend. Maybe Bloodborne if they have a PS4 or PS5, whatever.
I'd recommend Bloodborne.
Oh, dude, I love that game. It's so good. It's so fucking good. Does this guy have a
Can't remember
Bloodborne
that.
review? I wonder if he does. He probably doesn't. He probably only plays PC.
I love his Steam Deck review.
I've never seen it. Never seen it. Dude, I thought about buying a Steam Deck, but I don't know. It seems like I should just buy a new laptop, to be honest. I think that would be more beneficial to me.
Battle Puppet can probably recognizes this guy's voice, so he probably knows which review I'm talking about. When I say that he basically tells you to buy a gaming laptop over a Steam Deck, and he complains that his back is hurting.
Are you fucking kidding me?
The fucking backpack guy, yeah, Battle Puppet. It's the fucking backpack guy.
Wait. So you say the fucking backpack guy. Does that mean he's like, you need to wear a backpack to keep your back from going bad or something while you're holding this thing? I haven't watched a review.
Like, this guy literally talks about traveling, and he's like, why would I buy this over a Switch Lite? It's so heavy.
It's almost like it's
Like,
more
dude.
powerful and plays, more impressive games. That's crazy, man.
It's so heavy, it makes my back hurt.
Because
Like,
of him
dude.
saying backpack so much, it became a trigger word. Freaking Battle Puppet out here having the 1,000 yard stare every single time you say backpack. Hey, you know what? Give me a second. Talk to the chat real quick. I got some for Battle Puppet.
Backpack.
Yeah, just talk to him. Tell him how awesome he is. It's gonna be okay, buddy.
Yeah, Battle Puppet, you are awesome. I would also love to be on a call with you at some point. Like I just started doing my podcast, which is actually probably going to be a thing, a weekly thing now. I mean, that went great.
You want to hear this real quick? Hopefully, this is
Yeah.
what I think it is.
Backpack. On the backpack, loaded up with things and knickknacks too. And
I'm probably gonna get copyright claimed for that, but I don't know. Whenever he said backpack was his trigger word, I was like, backpack. Also, I think his kid is at the age that Dora might be watched in that household. Maybe. I don't even know if Dora's still on, but if it is, that might also be contributing to the whole backpack situation. To be honest though, Battle Puppet's he's pretty smart. He probably blocked the channel.
No, please, God, no. No.
God.
Fucking
I have to now. God dang it. Why'd you have to say that?
from The Office.
Yeah, I'm going to play it. God damn it.
It's like, oh God, please, God, no.
God, no!
No.
God, no!
No, God! No, God, please, no!
It's funny though. I
No!
can't
No!
actually hear the clip that you're playing.
Yeah, well, it was working for me. Oh, you can't hear it on Discord. It's on the stream, though. Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have that level of clearance. All right. Let's keep going with this video. What?
You were not authorized to use this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. It looks pretty good for PS4 and fucking Xbox One to me.
I'm waiting for him to say something else. Is he like literally trying to get to the boss?
No, he's trying to make a point. He just said the game looks drab compared to Elden Ring, which is a game that came out 6 years later. So he's just trying to run around and show us what the game looks like. I hope he talks again. If he doesn't, that's really bad, but we'll see.
No, there's no problem, Battle, with the tutorial area at all. Eudix Gundyr, the first boss. Pull the coiled sword.
He literally just jumped again.
Hey, bro, you can't attack without pulling the coiled sword from its chest.
Mm-hmm.
It says, poor sword. Now you have a chance to attack and get. He literally had a chance to attack and get in some damage before. Okay.
Block. Block the attack. There you go. That was good. Oh, that was not good.
Good, good.
This is where he starts freaking out, I guess.
Okay, can you pause for a second?
He needs to watch his stamina, like hardcore. This dude needs to start saving stamina, dude. Like, there's like points he's like not in any danger and he has his shield up. Drop your shield, get some stamina back, bro.
Oh, there you go. You won.
This motherfucker really just tell us it took him multiple tries to kill the first boss, and he just tried to flex.
Actually won.
Well, no. I'm saying he didn't win. He just made a new save so he could flex and be like, look how good I am at Souls games, though. Bro, that wasn't your first try fighting the boss, trying to trick us.
I was going to say that in that second phase, you can actually step back and actually bait him into jumping at you.
Yeah, he's
and
not
roll
super
for
hard.
his attack.
And that's
It's not-
what goes in what I was saying before. Like, you learn their patterns. You learn what they do when you do certain things, and that's how you beat the boss. It's like this guy keeps saying he wants a game where they throw different stuff at you, and you have to learn their patterns, learn how to do better. But then he complains about how you have to learn their patterns and how to do better. It's like, oh, they all just attack and do magic. It might be AoE, it might be this, might be that. It's like, yeah, he literally said every boss is different, but they all attack. Yeah, they're bosses. What the fuck do you expect? Oh, you're gonna make you some tea and crumpets. I don't know.
You should play the Mega Man X games. That's another one that they literally do.
He would
Like-
probably be very happy because guess what happens when you lose in that one? You get dropped right in front of the what door? The boss door. That's correct. Backpack. Is he really not going to talk
Yeah,
anymore?
I guess not. Are you? Is he not going to talk anymore? Again, I haven't ever seen this video.
Oh my god. I think I know what he's doing. So if you look, we are 7 minutes and 52 seconds into the video. We have 43 seconds left. If you add this to this, you get over 8 minutes. This bitch is doing the 8-minute thing. He's not going to talk for the rest of the video. He might give an outro, maybe. But he's trying to get over 8 minutes to get that ad revenue. Smart, by the way. Smart. Very smart.
Yeah, that's some intelligence. Holy shit, bro.
Yeah, he's literally doing that. I can't blame him, though. You got to make that bag. That's funny. That's what he's doing. But also, he's not showing us his actual gameplay from playing this. He's just like, played it again. Come on, man. Come on, man. What do you guys think?
I was waiting for him to attack the Firekeeper.
He's not going to. He's too big of a bitch.
Because if the Firekeeper dies, then so does the Flame. So, yeah, there's that.
Yeah, there's always that. So, guys, what do y'all think? Anything interesting? What do y'all think? I want to hear what y'all...
What are your thoughts? Let's see. I think he's a dumbass, and the Steam Deck makes him feel impotent. His backpack is his final boss.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Drewski, can you do me a favor? Also, use your phone to do this. So whenever you finally get your Steam Deck, I want you to make response videos to this guy. And I want every day, just make a video. Be like, day 14 of using the Steam Deck. No back pain. Or even just troll, be like, oh, man, I went to the doctor today. He told me my back's fucked up, dude. Fuck. I need to stop using it. Like, you know, just troll the dude and just like each day just make a new video where like it's like a short that's literally just you be like, day 48. Back pain. Getting worse. Steam Deck. Oh my God. I want to buy a Steam Deck just to do that now. Oh my God. Battle Puppet, can I borrow your Steam Deck for a month and just do 30 days of me just making videos of that? I'll send it back, I promise. Oh my God, that would be so funny.
Make a video where your Shiba's playing your Steam Deck.
Yeah. She's a good girl.
Like her paws on the joysticks. Or thumbsticks, rather.
I wouldn't mind having a Steam Deck. I don't know. I feel like I should buy a laptop instead. It'd be a better use of my money. Because even the Steam Deck can't play everything either.
No. But it can play a good chunk of games.
Let's see.
I think in that review that he was doing, I think he mentioned that he can't play Rainbow Six on it.
Okay. Is that like a big thing?
It's like, oh, out of all the games that you can play on Steam Deck, you pick Rainbow Six.
It's always a great.
Okay, there we go. This is the next one we're going to watch, I guess.
Okay.
Do y'all guys in the chat like freaking The Axeman? This is his big one where he's talking about the bad takes on Elden Ring. I don't know. Thought it might be a good little follow-up. I've only watched this video like maybe twice, and it's been a while since I've seen it. I kind of want to rewatch it.
I love that. I love the Eggman. I hated the whole drama thing that went down between him and Quantum. That was so fucking stupid.
Well, apparently, I guess somebody that used to be a moderator for Quantum released a whole bunch of information, which was kind of silly because everybody pretty much already knew it all to begin with. But yeah. We won't go into it on this stream because it's pretty fucked up. And he's talking about unaliving people and planning it out. Like, yeah, like, well, not playing it out to the sense, like, doing it, but, like, he gave it a lot of thought. And it was just like, wow, dude. Wow.
I actually found Actman because of the QTV drama and Asmongold.
Oh, dude, I found the Actman, like, way before the whole drama with Quantum TV.
Same.
Yeah. By the way, my stream might drop out at some point. They're watching TV. So I'm using my desktop. I've noticed when I use my desktop, typically it doesn't fall out. Maybe it's a laptop issue. Looks like it's fine right now. But if I do drop out, we'll see if I get the internet working. But if not, we might start again later after 10 p.m. my time if Corgi's up for it. Or I might just play a video game.
Are you running Ethernet?
No, I have to. I can't do that.
Ah.
Yeah.
That sucks. That sucks, dude.
Yeah, it does.
Because an Ethernet cable would be a much more stable connection than Wi-Fi.
I'm trying to remember what made me find the Actman. I can't remember, but I knew who he was. I watched several of his videos because whenever the whole Quantum TV thing, I was like, "Oh, this motherfucker! I know him. I watched his videos before." You know. So.
I like when he was putting on the whole lawyer bit.
Dude, that's a pretty good series. He has like 3 of them now.
I like those a lot.
Yeah, they're really
Those are
good.
great.
It makes me want to go play Phoenix. Oh, god dang it. Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix Wright, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so keep my chat entertained while I go do something real quick.
Okay.
All right, I'll be right back.
Let's see. I only found the Actman a couple of years ago with his Call of Duty videos. Yeah. Not that I'm not particularly the biggest fan of Call of Duty anymore. Like I used to like the series, but after Black Ops, it's just like it's all gone downhill from here, from there. At least that's my opinion. I mean, that may be a hot take. I stopped after Modern Warfare 3. Now, is that the original or the remake? Every game is the same each year. I agree. I agree. I don't feel like they really try to innovate anymore. 2011, the first version. Yeah, Modern Warfare 3 was actually pretty decent. I had I had Black Ops on PlayStation 3, I want to say. That is.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, it is so loud. I can hear it.
Can you hear it right now?
Like, just barely.
God damn it, dude.
Like, it's extremely faint.
Yeah, dude, they go to concerts all the time, and they have obviously lost a shit ton of hearing, and it fucking sucks because they'll like literally like blast music and TV while I'm sleeping, and it's just like, god
Oh
dang.
my god.
Yeah, that's another reason why I end up like staying up late because it's just like I can't sleep until they go to bed.
But it's like, you do have work in the morning, right?
I don't have it tomorrow morning, but they do. All right, so
They're staying up that late.
does anybody in the chat not know the Quantum TV Actman drama? Is anybody curious about the QTV Actman dramas? Anybody? Is my mic on? Like, I know you can hear me, or not Battle Puppet, Corky. Hopefully the chat can hear me.
Tank go boom.
So my friend, oh man.
Oh, I didn't realize I could just pop that out.
What, your dick?
No.
Come on, I had to. I'm sorry. I had to.
The Discord thing where you can
Yeah, you can put in another window.
I didn't realize that. I can
Yeah.
just pop it right out of Discord.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
that's what I was trying to tell you to do the other night when I was playing The Evil Within.
Yeah, so I can see it a whole lot better now.
All right. Yeah, you could also just make the screen big, but yeah. Anyways. So the people in the chat that do not know, we are doing hot take reactions and commentary on bad takes of Souls games. And this guy, let me get the right frame. This guy, this fucking just Giga Chad of a fucking man, known as QTV, joking. It's a joke, by the way. Known as the Act Man, the React Man, the man that acts and does stuff. But anyways, he basically made a video talking about bad hot takes on Elden Ring. And one of the people he talked about took it a little bit too far. Now, this is the original video, so you're not going to see where he took it too far in this one. And I'm not this guy. This guy didn't take it too far. He literally just reacted to a guy's hot take. And the dude took it completely way too far. But anyways, you're going to see his original take. We're going to talk about hot takes. And yeah, we're going to have fun with this. And there's multiple different takes in this. This is like a 30-minute video, I think. So hopefully we can get through it before it gets too late. But yeah, you ready?
Yep.
Yep.
It's always a great feeling when something you adore is getting the attention and love you believe it deserves. For me, that's been Elden Ring. The community around this game has been nothing short of spectacular in my experience. People are making art, maidenless memes that get upwards of 10,000 likes on Twitter and Reddit. The subreddit itself has over 1 million subscribers now in such a short span of time. And I just love seeing all the community creations and videos being made on YouTube across all platforms. Most of us playing and engaging with Elden Ring have been having the time of our lives. And the reason I bring that up is because, well, there's a lot of hot takes from people who are super jealous of that.
I am 100% sincere when I say, without any sarcasm, that Elden Ring can suck my dick.
Excuse me!
So you know this video's...
Oh my god, it's
Is that-
Tracer Thorn.
That's the okay. Is that the one you wanted me to
That
watch?
Yes.
Fuck it, we'll watch that one
Yes.
first. We'll watch that one first then. Okay. You actually, I forgot. I wanted to play that one before I played this one because it's only like
That
3.5
was
minutes.
literally Tracer Thorn. I can say without any sarcasm.
All right, all right. You sent it to me, right?
Yeah, I
Okay.
did.
This one's gonna be on YouTube.
Oh my god.
Okay. Just give me a second. I
That's
will
hilarious.
have to switch my screen sharing. Or you can talk to the chat real quick while I just download it. Whatever.
Okay. So let's see. Now, if only Yakuza games got the attention I think they deserve, not just a handful. I like the Yakuza series. I want to get into it. I want to really like it. But the one thing that holds me back is the whole subtitles thing and the fact that they don't speak in English. Now, this wouldn't be a problem for me personally if if the subtitles weren't moving so fast that I can't keep up. Like, quite literally, I can't keep up with anything going on in the Yakuza series. So I almost see it as sort of a I guess a Japanese beat 'em up.
Yeah. When it comes
that
to
makes
when it
sense.
comes to like the whole sub over dub thing, like I lived in Japan, man. People don't talk like that, and like living there, it just don't get me wrong. There are some dubs that like legitimately like fucking suck, but there's some people that are like so like sub over dub to the point that it's like that. It's like the ride or die, and it's just like
But yeah, literally, they talk so fast in the Yakuza games that I can't keep up with the dialogue at all.
yeah. But when
So
it
I
comes to the
just sort
whole
of lose
yeah, go ahead.
interest. I sort of lose interest for the story. And
Well, that's also
one
another
main
reason why I
reason
don't like doing sub all the time is that they do go very, very fast. Like when I was watching stuff on Crunchyroll, like don't get me wrong, I'll read it. It's fine. But it's just like I feel like I'm more focused on reading than watching.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I can't. And if I'm more focused on reading than I am watching, then I'm missing out on a lot of shit.
Yeah. All right. So this is apparently the video. You ready?
Yeah.
Chat, can you hear me? Can you hear the video?
Elden
Can you hear the video? Hopefully you can hear the video. If you can't, then fuck you. No, don't fuck you. Subscribe.
Elden Ring sucks. What's up, guys? Acer Thorn here. And today I'd like to give you my thoughts on this piece of shit game from a piece of shit game developer. And before anyone asks, no, this is not a joke video. This is not coming out on April 1st.
Do me a favor real quick. Corky, can you go open up the thing? Because I do remember it says see pinned comment before commenting. So go read that real quick. Don't read it out loud. Just look at it to yourself quietly while we're watching this. And
Okay.
yeah. Because I haven't read that.
I am 100% sincere when I say, without any sarcasm, that Elden Ring can suck my dick. And
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. He probably was really looking for somebody to suck his dick. Dude, this guy's he sounds like the kind of person that walks through back alleys. Just looking for people to suck his dick, man. I changed my opinion on sub anime when I watched a handful of sub-only anime movies, and I've never something like that. And back, I'll still watch dubs It depends on the sub. So when it comes down to like the sub and dub situation, it really just depends. There's some really good dubs and there's some really good subs, man. Like for instance,
Okay, I'm gonna screenshot this. You have to read this.
okay. But when it comes down to like the whole,
dude.
when it comes down to the whole sub dub thing, like when I watched Sword Art Online on Netflix back in like 2014, I think it was 2014. I watched it and subbed because they didn't realize there was a dubbed version. And I watched like, oh my God, I got like 3/4 of the way through the first season before I realized there was like a dubbed portion. So I switched to dubbed, and 2 minutes later I switched back to subbed. Wasn't because it was bad. I just got into it. You know, at that point I liked it. You know, which is why I understand why people prefer subbed over dubbed. But also at the same time, man, it is kind of nice just to watch the thing and hear what they're saying and just understand what they're saying without having to read it.
Okay. Here's the screenshot I did, and holy shit!
I won't read it right now. Is it like backpedaling or something?
Oh my God, yes.
Okay, I'll read it after this.
Well-
Just to see what happens. I'll be better equipped to probably react to that because, okay, the reason I'm saying this is that I'm assuming, because obviously he did not pin that comment before he posted the video. You post the video and then you make a comment and pin it. So I think I should watch the video before I read that. You've already watched the video, obviously. I should watch the video before I read that so I can laugh harder. Because I don't have the context at the moment. I know you're excited to talk about it, but I don't have the context yet. So, 10 seconds back.
Okay.
Here, when I say without any sarcasm,
Hey, thanks for joining me, Tier Guard. Really good to see you. It's been a while, but hopefully I can get you back on some more streams, some more videos I'm posting. I'm going to try to do more
does he
react to
say it
comments
like
like this.
I've never understood why he says it like that.
Says
Without
what?
any that I can safely say without any sarcasm. Like
Some people
are you like
some people talk fucking weird, dude. Hey, come on. Some people just talk fucking weird. They think they're fucking hot shit. They talk weird. They think they're being funny. They think it's interesting. They think it's like, okay, you know, and in a way, yeah, do it. Do what you want to do, man. But yeah, it is kind of weird to say it like that. I can say without any sarcasm. It's just, maybe that's just his persona. Whatever.
that Elden Ring can suck my dick. And now, I know what any of you are thinking. I know what you're all thinking. How much of this game have you played? Well, I'm going to be completely honest with you, and this is an objective fact. I have played precisely 0 minutes and 0 seconds of this bullshit game, and I still know it's bullshit. And you know why? Well, the answer is very simple, and I know a lot of people are going to say that I need to play the game before I judge it, but I don't. Quite frankly, I disagree. And if you disagree with me, then get the hell off my channel. Now here's the reason why I can safely say that I hate this game, even though I've never played it. Because
I'm intrigued to hear what he's going to say. I'm not going to lie. I'm very intrigued.
the community that From Software has cultivated is so toxic and vile that I automatically hate any game made by them. When I did my retrospective of Dark Souls way back when, I have gotten nothing but pure hatred, but that is the overwhelming majority of what I have gotten. Everyone, just about every...
I do want to preface this, by the way. This is a 3-minute video, and he's kind of... I wouldn't say going all over the place. I'm trying to get information, and it's very short, so I'm trying to get information before I can react properly. So just saying that, so don't copyright strike me, bro.
Everybody and their mother says that I just need to get good. Well, frankly, I don't give a shit. Everybody who thinks that even a semantic mistake in my review, they will fucking tear me to shreds. Not physically, of course.
I don't understand how this guy in the same fucking video can be like, you don't like it? Get the fuck off my channel. But he's literally taking what other people are saying to heart. It's like, do you give a shit or you don't give a shit? Choose one, man.
Like, he believes that the community itself is toxic.
I mean,
Which has been proven.
every community has its toxicity to it. And some communities, like the Rick and Morty community, can have a lot of toxicity. I don't mean that to point out the Rick and Morty community. There's just a weird toxicity to that community in certain places. But just because there's a lot of toxicity doesn't mean there's positivity. Just got to go look for the right place, you know? But this whole idea, it just seems like this guy... Okay, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Has he played a Souls game? Do you know?
His retrospective on Dark Souls.
Okay.
He did play Dark Souls, but he complained the whole time.
So one thing I'm going to say is the internet can be very, very mean. Very, very mean because, you know what? They don't fucking know you. So they don't feel like they need to hold back. They're going to say shit. But guess what also? You don't really know them. When it comes down to me, like I get like mean comments on my videos sometimes. Not a lot, but I get mean comments on my videos sometimes. And a lot of time, like usually actually pretty much almost 100% of the time, they don't affect me because when I'm reading it, I don't know the person and they're not usually pointing out real facts. It's almost like they just want to jab at me, you know?
Yeah.
People on the internet are mean, man. Accept it. But also this whole idea that the whole community is toxic. Yeah, they're not. There's a lot of people that if you're having trouble, they'll give you advice like, hey, man, try roll here, blah, blah, do this and that. Or, hey, just stick with it, Just try to learn the patterns, try to stick back, kind of watch it, like they'll give you advice. This whole like get good shit. Yeah, that's literally the name of the game. Get good. That's every fucking game. Get good at the game.
That's literally every game. And it's not just the Soul series either. I mean, like, there are tons of games out there where you can apply get good to,
Well, every game's going to take a certain set of skills to master and get good at. But this whole idea that I will agree on this aspect. There are a lot of people that have this mindset of like, just get good, bro. Just get good. It's just like, okay, yeah, good original thought there, bro. Yeah, came up with that one on your own. Did you rehearse that one in the mirror? But yeah, I can understand the frustration with that. But he's kind of coming at this, it seems, from a very negative standpoint to begin with. And I don't know if I won't fault him for it. Maybe he's had some bad experiences with it in the past. But yeah, that's the name of the game. Like, get good. That's every game. Like, even Mario, dude. Get good. You don't just typically beat Mario your first fucking try. You fuck up, you learn how to get better, and you get good. You get better. That's how games work. That's how life works.
At least he's not DSP though.
Yeah.
And just rage quit Kirby.
Rage quit Kirby, nice.
DSP literally rage quit Kirby.
Which one?
Forgotten Land.
Is that the newest one?
I think so.
Did he rage quit while he's like Car Kirby? Because if he was, that'd be funny.
You've seen that, haven't you, Battle Puppet? I think he might have seen it.
Oh, he's definitely seen it.
Oh yeah, DSP got mad at the optional secret boss.
Yeah. All right, let's keep going.
Okay. Yeah, let's keep going.
They will tear me to shreds verbally and act like they're objectively justified. So, instead of just saying, I'm not going to even play the game and I'm not even going to pass judgment, no, fuck that. I'm going to pass judgment. I'm going to get involved. I'm going to actually pass judgment on this damn...
Yeah, you don't have to play a game to have a judgment on it or like an opinion on it. It's perfectly fine. Go out there and put it out there. You know, the difference between him and fucking Quantum TV is at least he's admitting he hasn't played the game. He just says, I don't like the community. I don't like what they're doing. I don't want to be a part of this game. I don't want to play it. That's what I'm getting so far.
Game?
Now, while I-
Simply because its fan
while
base
I
doesn't
will-
des-
What?
While I will agree that you don't have to play a game in order to have an opinion on it, I believe that to do a review, I think that's a little different.
I mean, did he call this an actual review?
No, he didn't call her a review. I'm just like throwing that out there, you know, in the ether. That
Yeah, I mean, the vibes I'm getting from this is that he doesn't like the community, he doesn't like the game series, and he's just trying to be like, this game fucking sucks. I know it sucks. I'm pretty sure it sucks. And, you know, he has his God-given right to say that. He has his right to his opinion. Doesn't mean I agree with it. But, yeah, you know, you want to get butthurt over people, you know, telling you to get good? Yeah. All right, man. Have fun with that. Have fun laying around, tossing and turning in bed, thinking like, get good. Get good. I am good. Get good. Like, it's just like, dude, the
But if you-
people are
but
just
at the
trying to
same
upset
time-
you. At that point in time, just let it go. Just let it go,
that's-
dude.
On that same line, though, if you are entitled to your opinion, but at the same time, if you put it on the internet, people are absolutely going to roast you, and they have every right to do so.
Yeah, they do. And like, okay, for instance, I don't know if you like looked at my channel, but I have a video I made from my time at the VA. I'm not necessarily proud of that video, but it's something I made. I mean, I kind of stand by it. Like, the reason I made the video to begin with, and luckily, I've been very lucky with this one. I probably had like maybe 15, 20% of the comments are like negative, and the rest are all positive. So I'm very fortunate with
Holy
that.
shit.
But the reason I made the video was not to shit on the VA. The reason I made the video is because like multiple nights, I guess in a month or like 6 months, within a year, whatever, I was having nightmares of my time at the VA. And nightmares, I use that term kind of loosely. It was just dreams about it. And like, obviously I had like a lot of emotional stuff built up in me because I don't know if you know what happened with the VA, but they basically let me go. And it was kind of like out of left field. It was a shitty place to work. But anyways, I could be embarrassed by what I put out because I don't like how I worded things. I don't like how I said stuff in that. But when I look at what I put out accomplished what I was trying to do, which was get the emotions out of my fucking head and just put them out there. And luckily people typically are like, oh, good for you, man. You know, hey, just keep going with life, blah, blah, this and that. Luckily, it's very positive. And a lot of people that put up a video that I put out, they might delete that shit or private or whatever. I made it. It's there. Am I proud of it? No, but guess what? It accomplished what I wanted it to do, and I'm happier for it.
Yep, as long as you're happy with how it turned out.
Dude, we should react to that video sometime. Because damn, dude, I was drunk when I made that video. I have this thing like where I'm recording videos. This is why I think live streaming is like better for me because you can't necessarily take it back so easily. Because my thing is like I'll start recording and I'll literally like get like 5 minutes into like a speech and I'll like flub one word, be like, no, gotta redo it. And so my way to get around it back in the day was just drink a little bit to, you know, loosen up a little bit. But yeah. But I will say this, every emotion I had in that video was completely legit, completely true. The stuff I talked about 100% happened, 100% true. I wish I worded it better looking back at it, but, you know, accomplished what it accomplished. Anyways, we'll keep going with this.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Dude, that video has like over 20,000 views, by the way.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I put it up and I remember, I think I like checked it at one point, it had like 1,000 views. It was like fucking like 2-3 months later. And then like 2 months after that, my friend Nick messaged me like, dude, he sent me a screenshot. I was like, dude. And he sent a screenshot of like the actual video itself. It said like 8,000 views. And then another friend was like, bro. And he sent me a screenshot of like 10,000 views. And then another one sent me a screenshot. It had 20,000 views. I haven't checked it in a long time, but yeah.
My most viewed video, or two of my most viewed videos, are probably on Young Defiant. They both got around like 2,000 or 3,000 views each.
Yeah, when it comes to like making these salt videos, also the one that I made about the person who, please don't say the name because I didn't see the name either. I'm not trying to bring hate to my channel. Not trying to make people want to follow stuff, but I think I'm like a good headspace to criticize people or point out things because, like I said, at the end of the day, I really don't care what these people say about me because they don't know me.
Exactly.
Also, dude, can you please stop simping over those two females?
This damn game. Simply because its fan base doesn't deserve to win here. They just don't... What they want is for me to just not talk about the game. So... Because they think that by doing that, they'll be able to censor any negative opinions. So no, I'm going to give my opinion. I'm going to give my negative opinion whether you like it or not. And actually, specifically because you don't like it.
And that's your God-given right. Say what the fuck you want to say, bro. Go for it. But also, just be aware, people are going to call you out. It's the goddamn internet.
Exactly.
And that's why you should probably play a game before you want to criticize it because you might say something stupid that's very easy to prove wrong. We'll just say that. All right, I'm going to keep going.
My opinion is that Elden Ring is a fucking piece of shit game from a fucking piece of shit developer that cultivates a fucking piece of shit fan base. So no, I don't care if you think my opinion is invalid. I don't care if you think I've played enough of the game. I don't care if you think I need to play the game. I don't need to play it. I already know what my opinion is. And if you got a problem with that, then I defy you to change my mind. So, with that being said, I am Acer Thorn, and I will see you guys next time. Peace!
So the last part is redacted. I did not say that at all. So do not go to this person's channel. Do not do anything. But yeah, you have the right to your opinion, and I understand that completely. There's people that have played one game in a series are like, I'm never going to play another one. I don't like it. And it kind of makes me sad sometimes because there's really good games in the series. Sometimes they flop. Sometimes they're not good. And it would be kind of cool if they gave one of the newer ones or like one of the better ones a try. But at the same time, we all do it. We all like, I had a bad experience with this fucking restaurant. Like it's almost like you go to like a Chili's and you have like a bad meal, gives you the shits. You're throwing up, you got the food poisoning. But there's another Chili's like, I'm never going to go to Chili's again, man. I had a bad experience with this Chili's. But you're like, no, this one's like better. That one's the shitty one. Like they don't wash their hands with that one. It just kind of sucks when that happens. But I understand it, and he's completely entitled to his opinion as far as I'm concerned. He doesn't want to play the game. Fine, you don't have to. I don't have a gun to your head. Does fucking YouTube and the internet have a gun to your head or some shit? He's acting like they do. He really is. Not gonna lie.
Acer man baby.
Did you say that, or are you reading that?
I didn't say his name. I didn't say his name. I said Acer man baby.
Oh, yeah.
Complete and utter man child.
Hopefully my internet's still working. They are watching the TV now. Oh yeah, it's good.
Let's see.
It must be a laptop thing then, maybe.
Battle Puppet, what a whiny bitch boy.
What a whiny little bitch boy. Yeah, he came off, I'm not gonna lie, he came off as very whiny in that video. Very, very whiny, very, very bitchy. I would say, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, so like, I get where he's coming from, but it's just like, man, don't let people control you like that, dude. But we all get in like little ruts where we let people get to us like that. Hopefully he doesn't feel that way about everything, because if he does, that's not good. Not good at all. But yeah, if you don't want to play Elden Ring, don't play it, dude. It's a game. You don't want to support it, don't support it.
We can go back to the Outman now.
Yeah.
I just thought that was I thought that was hilarious. Like, despite it being like 3 minutes,
yeah,
he just literally just shit on a game he hadn't played.
Did my reaction surprise you?
I think our video would be much longer than his.
Let's see. So the Actmon.
Exactly.
It's always a great
Hersky.
feeling when something you adore is getting. And the reason I bring that up is because, well, there's a lot of hot takes from people.
Drewski said, sorry, hopefully you can hear me in the mic. By the way, is my mic placement like a lot better recently? I just put the new little tripod thing in my bobber up. So Drewski said he can have an opinion in a game. He can have an opinion in a game. However, if you haven't played a game, how can you say you don't like it? I can't read it because the fucking heart bullshit. Like it. That's such a brain dead take. So it's like I said, like he didn't say he's reviewing the game. He just says he thinks it's a shit game. Like that's what I'm getting. He's just butthurt over the community. So he just says, I think this is going to be a shitty game. I think it's a shitty game. So yeah, I can stand by that. Yeah, whatever. You don't want to play the game? Fine, don't play it. You don't have to. Nobody's forcing you. You know, if you say you're reviewing a game that you haven't played, that's a problem. If you say, I think this is a shit game, fine, whatever. Guess what? You didn't play it though, so I'm going to take what you say with a grain of salt, but at the same time, I do understand where you're coming from.
Exactly. It's like I understand where he's coming from. It's because every community, every fan base, every single person on the planet has some sort of negative opinion about something.
Yeah.
But you got to learn to let that shit go, bro.
Yeah, you do. And sometimes it's harder for some people than others. And sometimes you have really bad experience. And it's even the people that are the best at letting stuff go and like, you know, live and let live. Sometimes they have really bad experience and they just have trouble with it. Who knows? Maybe he was not good at Dark Souls and his significant other dumped him because he just could not beat the first boss. You never know, bro. You never know. It may be deeper than we think. The pond may be a river or a lake or a fucking ocean.
All right.
People who are super jealous of that.
I am 100% sincere when I say, without any sarcasm, that Elden Ring can suck my dick.
Excuse me!
So you know this video is going to be good, but their opinions can't ruin something.
Okay. That has to be... He had a follow-up video, correct? Bye. Let's keep going. Dude, who the...
Like I said,
yeah.
Like I said, he was literally taking fucking people to court.
That Elden Ring...
Sorry. Go ahead.
I was saying that he was literally taking people to court over that shit.
Over calling him out?
Yeah.
How many people did he actually successfully sue?
I don't think he actually successfully sued anyone, actually.
Can suck my dick.
Excuse me!
So you know this video is going to be good, but their opinions can't ruin something as pristine and beautiful as Elden Ring. So instead, a lot of these people just kind of flail about making incoherent rants in the vain hope that Miyazaki will add an easy mode at some point. All that, I'm about to poison myself with a variety of different hot sauces. Now, you might be saying, Actman, that's kind of random. And it is, but the reason I'm doing it...
I'm just reacting to his thing because I remember... That's all I wanted to watch was just him reacting to it. Okay, I think he's done now.
But there's so many more. So what are you waiting for? User experience. My life is a lie. Xanax Software. The hot takes that blew up the most were what these three devs said about Elden Ring. And these people were from Guerrilla Games, Ubisoft, and Xanax Software. The fact that Elden Ring scored a 97 Metacritic is proof that reviewers don't give a flaming poop about game user experience. My life is a lie. Nor PC graphics, stability, and performance apparently. Nor quest design really. Now what these people are really saying is, I'm jealous of From Software's success because it overshadows my own. I am insecure in questioning my career and design choices. Hey, genius, maybe somebody's just better at making video games than you. Maybe there's thousands of people better at making videos than me. Let's just be happy for them. Why is it so hard? Comparison is the thief of joy. And wait, reviewers don't care about PC graphics? Have we been playing the same game?
Yeah, dude, like this also goes like the whole Baldur's Gate 3 thing where people were just upset well. And it's just, sometimes you work on a shit product, dude. It happens.
It's to the best of us.
Say what?
I said it happens to the best of us.
Happens to the best of us, buddy. Let's see. I might go eat my food I ordered real quick. If you are willing to
Where'd the
wait for
chat
me.
go?
Yeah, they're all gone. It says only one person in the chat right now.
I'm not even seeing your video live anymore.
Yeah, I probably just lost it, to be honest. Well, I guess I get in the stream then. No, I'm still live though. What the hell? That's weird.
Oh wait, you're live?
Yeah, I'm still live.
Yeah, you're... Oh, I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, I'm literally looking at OBS and it literally says I have good green. I'm in the green right now, basically. But I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go cook. Well, I'm not gonna cook. I'm gonna heat up my food I ordered. I'm gonna eat it, and I'll be back.
Okay.
It's also good to
I
take a little
will be
break,
here.
reset the brain a little bit. You know? Yeah, I'm starting to think I should try to make sure I can stream from my desktop as opposed to my laptop, because my laptop fucking sucks when people use the fucking PC.
Actually, I'm probably going to take a break as well. I need to get a drink of water or something.
Yeah, I'll probably be back in like 10 minutes, but I'm going to play some tunes. But I do want to also kind of talk to you offline while I'm still online.
Okay. I'll still be here. I just need to get a drink of water.
Yeah. I might just switch to my phone and talk to you, but just depends.
All right.
And I'm just going to pull up
Or
a
Amazing
good song for the
Brando.
people here. Yeah, I'm going to play some Amazing Brando. You know me. You know me. Dude, it's just so good. It's so amazing. Let's make sure I played it all.
The
All right.
amazing music at the Amazing Brando.
The Adventures of Fire Billy.